The mid-back, can you point to me where you feel
So it's like right like there.
Yeah, so kind of like in that transition zone here.
Yeah.
Relax the belly. Nice job. There it is.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, so right in this area, just so you kind of have a good understanding as well. So in chiropractic, we call where the curves kind of go from the neck, and then it kind of switches to the other curve, which so you have a lordosis, and then you have a kyphosis, and then it goes back into a lumbar lordosis for your lower back. And just, I mean, you've already seen your x-ray, so there's not much curvature in a lot of your part of the spines that should have curves. But in this area is what's called a transition zone, and it makes it very vulnerable where that spine goes from one curve and then to the other curve, and right where those two meet tend to be a very vulnerable spot for that. It's been going on for how long?
Like a month.
Okay. What, in terms of a month ago, happened?
Nothing really happened too much. I mean, I was going to a different chiropractor and they were adjusting my lower back, but it seemed to go up to like my mid back, and then
I see.
Just
So
wasn't
things have
getting
kind of been
anything from that.
shifting kind of through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of tell in your x-rays, kind of from the lower back up into the mid back, it kind of kinks to the left, right about this area. So something's going on in the sense that it may have woken up what's going on here, just because if there was something that was dormant, if something below kind of shifts and moves and it was never ever addressed, it may just have kind of woken up the giant in there. Okay, so let's go and get you scanned. So we're gonna get you scanned with this guy. We're gonna go from the bottom all the way up, work our way all the way down to the bottom, and every time you come in, we're gonna do this because again, we don't guess on the spine. We want to know exactly what we're doing. I always tell people if it's not broke, yeah, don't fix it. Let's see here. What do you do for work?
I install a bulletproof glass.
Okay, that sounds exciting. That sounds really exciting. Oh man, are you lifting those things? And
Yeah.
are they heavy?
Yeah, they can be pretty heavy.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Yeah, you definitely got some stress on the upper mid back too. So we got a couple different spots in your spine. Okay, so we got some in the lower back, some in the mid back, and then we got one in the neck here. So we're going to take a look at how things are shifting, moving, and if there's any tenderness or kind of like a bruise feeling, let me know right away so I don't keep digging in there, okay? We're going to start with the lower one. Yeah, sorry. It might be a little sore, okay? So as I push down on the L5, this is your 5, 4, 5, 4. Any soreness with that?
The 4 feels a little like more sensitive when you touch
More
it.
sensitive?
Yeah. Yeah. The other one's fine.
Yeah, so both your 5 and your 4, they're not moving well. So your sacrum, you can actually see that. So that tailbone, it should be 40 to 46 degrees in terms of the base angle. You're at about 16 degrees, which kind of means that your pelvis is kind of tucked underneath there. We might need to address the sacrum as well, but that L4 does seem like it's kind of not happy. It's not doing too great. I'm gonna push down at your sacrum here. That's your 1, and a little bit lower, and that's your 2. Any soreness there?
Not really.
Not too bad. Okay, so I think we're gonna stick to your L4. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Oof, 5 does not want to move either. We're gonna do 4 though. We're gonna start with 4. We're gonna see how you do, and then later on we're gonna check out that 5 and see how it's doing as you progress through the treatment here. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. So this one's gonna be your T12. 11. We have 10. 11, and we have 12. Any soreness there?
Not really.
Okay, your 12 is not doing too good.
Yeah.
I'm going to tilt you over to the left.
That was a little tight.
Right? Yeah. So right there, that's your 12. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the upper one here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's T5, 6, 7, 6, 5. Any soreness there?
Just 6.
On that 6 one
Yeah.
right there? Yeah. Yeah, you can also tell when I push onto the spine. So what I'm looking for is not just a tenderness, but I'm also looking for the restriction. And then also I'm looking for like a little bit of a boggy kind of fluidy feel. So your 7 is pretty firm. When I go to your 6, it's kind of squishy in there. It's a lot of fluid from the inflammation from when you damage the joint. You'll get swelling in there. And that's what we're going to be seeing in that area. Now we're going to take a look at your neck. All right, yeah, your 7's not doing too great. So here is 7, 1, 7, 6.
Mm.
Any tenderness on those?
On 6.
6 there. Yeah. 7, 6, 7. You said 6 is the one that you feel a little tenderness?
Yeah, that's the one that feels like.
6, I'm sorry, 7. Is that sore at all or not really?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah, even though your 6 is the one you're like, stop pushing up.
Yeah,
Don't worry, you can tell, like, can you take a break? So your 6 is pretty sore, but it's actually moving really well. So that tells me that it's possible that it's becoming hypermobile. So when that 7's stuck, the 6 is overworking, and that's going to wear that joint out too. So we're going to actually go underneath that into your C7. We got that. What number did you say that is? 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5, 6. I think we said 6 there, right? So we're going to do your 6, and then we got that T12, and then we got your L4 underneath. All right. We got some work to do for you, man. All right, you ready? Let's see if we get you some different results. Come on back, scoot back all the way. All the way here. Perfect, perfect. All right, so we're going to get that C7 here. We're going to take it from the left side to start and see if we can get some good movement on that. So bring up the left arm for me. Go ahead and relax the arm down, right on over here. And then from here, you're just going to relax. Just pretend you're on vacation. Let's go to the beach. Just sit in the sand. Relax in there. Just listen to those waves crashing, the wind blowing. From here, just gonna a little bit of push, okay? Relax in there. Ooh, a little baby one. All right. We're gonna get a little bit more on that. I want to see if there's a little bit deeper set I can take. We're gonna go right onto this right side here, up and down. We're gonna just pull it from that right side, let it go. There's the rest. Good job. Okay. You okay with that?
Yep.
All right. I don't really want to get like a whole spine to snap crap on top.
Right.
When I adjust it, it's very targeted, and so that's why you hear like a clunk. Not
Right.
like a
Yeah.
that. It's very different. Let's get you on your right side. So shoulder here, head here, feet on the other side. All right. So we want to try to keep your spine as neutral as possible. And so the only thing I need to do is grab this arm just a little bit here. Just like that. That's as far as I need you to go. So I don't want you looking at me. I want you looking that way. Our goal is to keep the spine as neutral as possible, because when I do that adjustment, I only want that to move. I don't need your whole spine to crack, okay? So let's get you rolling over just a little bit. Good, good. All right, hold that right there. Let's see if I can get some good movement on you. I'm going to roll you completely as a unit. I don't need to twist you like a pretzel. All right, here's perfect. Relax that shoulder. Give a bit of a push just like that. There you go. Nice and easy on that. Good job. All right, so coming up. You're doing okay?
Yep.
So we're going to go from here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we got your T12 right on over here. You're going to take a deep breath for me. Let it go. Relax the shoulder. One more time. All the way out. Let it go. Nice job. Just going to hold that just for a little bit. Let it go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I know I said I'm going to do your 6. We're going to move up to your T5 here, because again, that fluid's right up into that area. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy here. Here, you're going to take a deep breath. Let it go. Relax the belly. Nice and easy on that. Good job.